Hello, I'm Katie. Welcome to the class. Today we are going to learn something very nice. I'm talking about how to properly respond to thank you without saying the common phrase, "You're welcome." I know it can be difficult to reply to thank you. Most commonly, people will say, "You're welcome," or "No problem." Yet it is worthwhile thinking about your response to this question in different situations. You can have a variety of responses depending upon the situation you are in. For example, you may want to respond differently to this phrase if you are in a business meeting. You may also need to adapt your response to the character of your relationship to the person. For instance, one may respond differently if it is a close friend. An appropriate response will convey a positive impression to the person you are talking to. So, let's see the different ways to do it. The first way you can respond is, "You're fine." This is a very nice response to thank you because you are telling the other person that everything is okay and there's nothing to be thanked for. If you are a boss or coworker, that may inspire confidence to the other person. You can add "don't worry" to speak with more empathy. An example of this would be, "Thank you for what you did yesterday for me." Don't worry, you're fine. Thank you for what you did yesterday for me. Don't worry, you're fine. You could say this if you don't really care for something, or if someone is thanking you for doing something that you didn't want to do at all. You have to be careful with this one. Pay attention to the connotation and tone of voice that you use because it could sound rude. This is more casual. That's all right. For example, "Thank you for helping me out with the yard." That's all right. Thank you for helping me out with the yard. That's all right. Anytime is like "no problem," but you are literally saying that the other person can ask for the same favor at any time. It is used a lot here in the United States. Don't mention it. For example, when you receive at home a friend and it's time to say goodbye, he thanks you for all of your attention. It is natural that you don't want to give importance to what you have done. You will say something like, "Don't mention it." Another response you can use is, "It's my pleasure." This conveys a sense of enjoyment in the act of doing something for others. It can be heard at five-star hotels, but could also be used more widely. For instance, if a friend says, "Thanks so much for making this delicious dinner," you might respond by saying, "It's my pleasure." This conveys your enjoyment for cooking for others. Let's see the example again, guys. "Thanks so much for making this delicious dinner." It's my pleasure. "I know you'd do the same for me." This conveys that you have a good reciprocal relationship where you do each other favors out of goodwill. It also communicates confidence in your ability to help and activates the reciprocity of the partner. For instance, if your friend says, "Thanks for helping me move into my new apartment this weekend. I don't know what I would have done without you." You might reply, "I know you'd do the same for me." I know you'd do the same for me. This conveys an understanding that you might have a great friendship built on reciprocity. I don't know what I would have done without you. I know you'd do the same for me. Say, "Thank you." This conveys that you are also grateful for their contributions. Responding with a "thank you" conveys a reciprocal sense of gratitude. However, avoid repeating it multiple times in the same conversation. One thank you for each person in the conversation will do just fine. Your expression and body language can help make you seem sincere, personal, and helpful. When accepting thanks, remember to smile. Make eye contact with the other person as you speak, and nod along to what they say. Avoid crossing your arms or looking away. Say, "You're very welcome." This is a classic response, and it keeps things simple. For instance, when a partner says, "Thanks for writing the contract," you can simply say, "You're very welcome." It's old, but it sounds very nice. Well, thank you for watching this class. See you next time.
Hola, el día de hoy voy a revelarte la realidad que los institutos de inglés no quieren que conozcas. Voy a decirte la razón por la cual estudias y estudias, pero no logras aprender inglés. ¿Quieres saberlo? ¿Estás listo para descubrir el por qué? La respuesta es simple. La razón por la cual no aprendes inglés es por la forma en la que estudias. Te voy a decir esto y voy a ser bien claro contigo. No vas a aprender a hablar inglés sentado en un salón de clases, viendo a un señor explicarte complicadas reglas gramaticales, las cuales tú intentarás luego poner en práctica sin mucho éxito. Ese método no funciona. Lamentablemente no funciona. Sé que hay muchos de ustedes que han gastado cientos y quizás miles de dólares intentando aprender inglés con este método. Y lo siento, pero la verdad es que necesitas aprender de forma natural, sin tener que estar pensando en qué regla gramatical utilizar en cada momento y poder expresarte de manera libre y espontánea. Y eso intentamos hacer en este curso, que aprendas utilizando la mínima cantidad de gramática a un precio asequible por todos. Este curso te prepara para que luego de terminarlo salgas al mundo real a hablar inglés. Amigos, esta es una pequeña intervención para darles una gran noticia. Durante los últimos meses hemos estado trabajando en un curso completo de inglés, desde el verbo to be, lo más básico y esencial, hasta cómo pasar el examen de la ciudadanía americana. Todo comprimido en un solo curso de inglés desde cero. Usted aprenderá cada uno de los detalles, podrá ver videos como este mismo que está viendo hoy y muchísimos más. Es un material sumamente grande e inmenso que si no sabes nada de inglés o estás en nivel intermedio y quieres de una vez por todas aprender a hablar inglés de forma fluida, esta es tu mejor oportunidad. Es una guía totalmente completa, desde 0 hasta 100. Te dejaré un link en un comentario fijado. Dale a ese link y dirígete hacia allá. El curso se encuentra en un 80% de descuento en estos momentos. Así que ve y aprovecha la oferta, ya que es limitada y no quiero que te quedes fuera del curso. Además, en el curso podrás interactuar conmigo y muchos más profesores. ¿Cuánto cuesta el curso? Bueno, solamente te diré que cuesta muchísimo menos que una hamburguesa. Así que ve y averígualo por ti mismo. Sigamos con el video.